we've got time for one more film, and that is Fences, Denzel Washington, Academy Award nominated film.
Yeah, from the screenplay from August Wilson.
Yes.
It's set in the 50s, where it's sort of like in the neighbourhood, which has been very affected by Jim Crow. And all of the social movements around that, and so I mean, you can tell it's from a play. I know that's the first comment you made.
Yeah,
that you can tell it's come from a play,
and people have found that to be a problem.
Yeah,
a lot. Well, particularly Mark Kermode, he didn't think it was cinematic enough.
Yeah, I don't know. See, that's the thing, because like the characters in the story are inherently fascinating.
Can we get to what it's about first?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Well, it's Denzel Washington is sort of he's got a family of him and Viola Davis.
He's called Troy Maxton.
Troy Maxton. Yeah, and he was a great baseball player. He used to be one of the prodigies. He could have been better than Babe Ruth if he was registered, but obviously he was active during the time when.
He was too old, wasn't he? Because
I don't think it was that. I think it was the time when he had to play on, obviously because there was racial tension, and he couldn't play with the whites.
I see. Yeah.
So and he's very bitter about that still, and he has a son who wants to be a football star, but he wants to keep him away from that because he doesn't feel like he's going to fit in, and he feels like the whites are going to do that again. And it's basically following their lives as he gets a promotion and as an affair happens.
Yeah.
With Denzel Washington's character, and it's basically just watching a family sort of progress in a space of time, and I think I was not expecting to enjoy this as much as I did. I think it's a cast of fantastic, like really phenomenal actors. I mean, who can stand up to Denzel?
Viola Davis.
Yeah, there's your answer.
Viola Davis.
Who has when Denzel is in full flow? I mean, right from the off, there's like a massive scene where he walks in with one of his trash collecting friends, and right from the bat, it's just a again, I'm going to use that word belay. It's a belay, but this time of speech. Like he delivers it with such a blunt force. Like you want to watch this man speak.
The trailer alone, like that, it has the big moments in the film. Like there's Viola Davis's, like I'd give it stand in the same spot as you, when she's like, she's just the tears and the sort of like snot hanging out of her nose, but like she's just so passionate. You got the Denzel speech there when he's saying like, what I gotta like you, like I put money over this
right by you.
So the film is made up of those big monologues, like that's the sort of set pieces of the film, those big moments where everything just escalates and all this kind of big crescendo build up for this very satisfying payoff when you've got people like Denzel, people like Viola Davis just giving real passion and real heart to these characters.
Like the character Denzel's playing is just so bitter from his lost dream. It threatens to tear his entire family and working life apart. But he's got quite a lot, like sort of in terms of family, but he's you can tell he's got that inherent bitterness, and I think that makes him a really compelling character. I think it's an
interesting character because he's sympathetic, but also he says such pretty mean things to his son.
He really does, yeah.
But you can't help but feel sorry for him.
It's definitely staged like a play, but I was gripped the whole way through. I really
that's the thing. I like these films that have these big long scenes. I like really good dialogue. I think that's when films work best, when the dialogue really pops. Like, doesn't feel
real
fake.
Conversations.
Especially the scenes when it's just Denzel and Viola Davis just talking about like how they met, when talking about just like he didn't want to marry her. That just those little conversations. They feel real. Like you can't script these things. Obviously, they have scripted these things. It's a script, but it still feels real. I think it still feels cinematic. But I think the production design of that town to make it that sort of 50s aesthetic is really wonderful. I've got no problem with it being from a play. I think it does justice to August Wilson. Obviously, he wrote the screenplay based on his own play, but then he died in 2005. And I guess Denzel, being such a big fan of the script, didn't want to, tweak it too much. I've got no problem with that at all because it's really.
There you go. Like you needed to stand up to the character of Troy Maxton. You needed someone with enough force to get behind that, and that's where you got Viola Davis. I think
I'm really willing to run.
They both deserve awards. I think they have done fantastically well in these roles.
Is Denzel nominated?
I do believe so.
I think it might be.
Yeah, it's
Viola Davis.
It's the unstoppable force versus the immovable object, really, isn't it? Like they stand up to each other.
Fences recommend?
I'd instantly recommend this, to be honest. I think it's the only pure drama of the Oscar catalogue, isn't it?
Probably
of the
is.
nominees,
Manchester by the Sea.
Yeah, true, yeah.